Hey, fellow collectors, today we're going to be talking about Shadow of Spawn from McFarlane Toys. So, if you'll see this, Spawn has one unique trait here is these chains that are coming out from the back of his costume. You can see here, they are made of a soft plastic and you can manipulate them to go out. Now, I wish they were on wire so you could do a fully extend, but they are shaped in a way that it looks like it is coming out. You can use the cape for a little bit of catch of these guys. It is up to you, but you only get so much of a range of chains coming out. But it is nice to have them here. So if we get a close up of the figure itself, we can see the Spawn costume that we know and love. We can see this cape here. This is the standard cape for Spawn. It is a soft rubber, kind of mid-range hard. It does connect to his back. And you can see here, these are where the chains connect to also from a ball joint. So you can get some movement out of them if you wish. And while we're at the back here, we'll see the back of his belt chain that has a Spawn logo on it, and his legs detail. We'll see the pouches that we know and the big old boot here. And he doesn't have any boots parts on this leg. Now he does have the standard gauntlet for Spawn on this side with the spikes. This side is just a normal looking arm. And we look at the chest here. We see these pieces that connect the cape. And on the shoulder here, he also has some spikes there. But overall, decent looking Spawn. As far as the articulation goes for this guy, look up, down, left, and right. Arms come out to a T-pose. He does have this gap filler here, and you can pull it back just enough that you can see that the gap filler even has a gap here. So it doesn't hide all the way, but it does hide some. But his arm does still get wide range of movement and does have a bicep swivel as well as a double bend for the elbow. His wrist is on a ball joint, so it rotates around. Now, as far as his Abby Crunch goes, he gets pretty good back and forward, and he does a pretty good movement left and right. Now, as far as his legs go, we will pull these out the way. He can do an okay split, but he does have a nice double bend in the knee, as well as a ball joint on the ankle. Now this one hides the ball joint, but it does have one. So overall, it's pretty nice. Now as far as accessories, this guy doesn't really have anything other than the chains and the stand that he comes with. And I know the Shadow of Spawn is a more exclusive than the other Spawns, so you might find that this guy's a little bit more pricey. But I've been giving this guy a gun because, you know, Spawn had so many weapons, and trying to save his power, he used his old habits. And if you haven't seen the HBO cartoon version, do go and go watch it. It does follow the comic books pretty closely, which was nice. That's why I kind of liked the HBO series. It reminds me that I don't have to go and take out my comics and get them wrinkled. But you can see here, he comes with the machine gun, fits in his hand nicely, and you can use his other hand to give a pose or something like that. But yeah, it's still a nice figure, even with the no accessories. Now here he is next to a Batman from the DC Multiverse, and you can see that he fits in nicely. That is because Spawn comes in at 7¼ inches. So your other DC Multiverse figures will fit in nicely with him, or even the Warhammer 40K figures will fit in nicely. So if you like Spawn, you like this guy, this one is not a bad figure to have. So if you get a chance, add him to your collection. As always, guys, like, subscribe, and keep collecting.